Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. Preet, I know you were about to get a firearm up here in Canada, but thanks to Justin Trudeau, he's put on a ban on all the access to handguns, no reselling, no selling, no acquiring, none of that. And so what is this going to do for you?
Well, I'm not going to be able to get a handgun. I'm going to get rifles, though. But the thing is this. They've been trying to do a lot of things with gun violence and shit. A lot of things. Because, you know, gun violence happened and stuff like that. And it increased in the past couple of months, especially here in Montreal and urban centers and stuff like that. Justin Trudeau has got to be one of the biggest virtue signaler, I want to look good. This guy wants to look good. He wants to pass it as it look good. Does he really want to do the work? Not really. This guy is exactly what a guy that put implants for abs. He want to look good, don't want to do the actual work. That's him. That's Justin Trudeau. That's what he does. Okay? Because what has been happening in Montreal and in Canada is there's been gun violence with firearms. But the public is not informed of how you get a firearms and what's happening in those firearms are acquired illegally.
You know what I heard?
Illegally.
You know what I heard?
The kids in the streets, give me 2 seconds and you tell me what I heard, what you heard, what you heard after. The kids in the street are printing the guns.
That's what I heard.
They're printing the guns.
Yeah. That's not purchased.
They're printing. They have the patent to print guns. And they print the gun parts and they put them together. When you put laws on people that buy guns and go at the shooting range, and we can only go to the shooting range, I can't protect my house. I can't open carry, conceal carry, none of that. I just go to the range.
To be clear, when you own a firearm in Canada, the way it works is very different than the States. You have to keep your firearm in one safe with a set of locks and combination.
Firearms.
And then the ammunition in a different safe with a different lock and combination.
Your chargers cannot be charged. Your ammunition, all the ammos have to be outside in another box.
Yes.
So whenever I lock my firearms in one locker, I could put the chargers there, but they has no ammunition in them. So I have to unlock my safe, take my firearm, unlock my firearm, take my charger, go to my ammunition case, unlock that bitch, take out the box of the proper ammunition with the proper gun, load the thing. I'm dead. I'm not protecting my house with that. So that's fine. We took that. Now you want to restrict all that. What do you think is going to happen? Nothing. Except the people that are paying for it and the people that are actually law-abiding citizens that just do that for leisure, we're gonna get restricted, and the problem is not gonna be solved. People are like, yeah, he's doing everything that he's supposed to do to restrict. That's not where the firearms are there.
Video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. A VPN is an application or an extension that you put on top of your browser in order to change or to mask your IP address, to change the location of your computer. Why would you want to do that? Well, sometimes I want to listen to other content from other country and they won't let me in. Knock, knock, who's there? Canada won't let you in unless you're from the UK. Switch the VPN changer and then boom. Knock, knock, who's there? It's actually the UK now. Yes, come in, lad. Come have some tea. I know you guys don't speak like that, but you know what I mean. So you're able to watch much more content and then boom, the world is open to you just like Aladdin on a carpet. I can show you the world. And for the next month, you have 83% off and the next month's free. If you use ABBA and Preach code at Surfshark VPN. Use the link below. Go ahead.
And then people are gonna say, you know what? We had a couple of mass shootings and stuff like that. Not as much as the States. We had a couple of mass shootings and stuff like that, and it was legally purchased firearms. Concur. I concur. Those 2-3 people that did that, concur. During the COVID, there's been a lot of domestic boo-boos. Right? I can't believe we say that. There's been a lot of domestic boo-boos, men acting up and stuff like that, and deleting their partners with knives, stabbings. There's been a lot more stabbings than mass shootings. So we should just because I could walk inside a Walmart. Every time people talk about Texas, they're like, you could walk inside of a Walmart and purchase a gun. I could walk inside a Walmart and purchase a knife.
Yeah, but I think what they would argue is that the utility of a knife outweighs what damage you could do.
I understand
Meaning,
that,
like,
but
knives have different uses than just like going to murder people.
but
same with cars, whereas guns just have one tool, or at least one use as most.
And
people
I
see.
understand what you're saying,
And
but
also
there's been more damage with those knives that have more usage than mass shootings.
Right. But what I'm trying to say is like these items, right, firearms specifically, they would argue that there's only one use for them.
I understand,
and their ability to do damage with them is exponentially high.
I understand that, but there's been more damage that's been done with the knives. There's been more, and the damage that is done with the guns are illegal. So restricting that there is not the problem. Do you know that in Montreal last year in October, the police called the mafia? They called the mafia to help them with the gun situation in the streets. That means that they don't have control over what's going on, and restricting legal guns is not where the guns are coming from. They're printing the bitches.
Yeah. So I think the main issue here is the use of what is a real problem, i.e., the use of firearms in a lot of criminal activity, and then linking that to the purchasing, the sale of firearms. It's like, well, no, these two things are not linked. And so when you try to cover up the fact that you're being ineffective with one issue by doing this thing, again, it does just seem like, yo, I heard what happened in the States. I saw the shooting. We gonna ban these guns. But what does that have to do with the real problems that we have here in Canada? And I think what you see a lot with this prime minister specifically is that a lot of the policies and the things that he does is just for optics' sake.
Yep.
It doesn't really have anything to do of anything substantial. Now, most people who do not want to see the gun violence that exists in America come up to Canada would say, yeah, still, we don't want that here. And I can understand that sentiment. Me personally, seeing all these shootings, I'm like, I ain't trying to raise my kids in America. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to worry about how your kids, somebody blowing up your spot. Like, that's insane to me. I get that. But at the same time, let's not jump to the wrong conclusions and not deal with the real problems, because what ends up happening is you misinform the public. The public probably doesn't know that these young people who are out here shooting up the streets are using 3D printers. You guys probably don't know that. So that's my issue with this whole thing. It's like, you are misdirecting from what's really the problem and then trying to score political points, and then everybody go, wow, and then the problem still exists. So that's why I find this whole thing distasteful.
Yeah. So you're not solving the problem. It really looks like you're solving the thing. To the people that don't know, you look like you're doing the best thing. No. And you're so but you're not.
You're not.
You make it look like it's you're caring and everything, but you're not really tackling the problem and the issue where it is.
Yeah.
You want to keep the money elsewhere. You want to put that elsewhere. That what you're doing right now, passing laws, costs less money than actually dealing with the problem. You're gonna do that. You're gonna pass the law. Okay. No restricted weapons allowed. And the problem is still not gonna change, but it's gonna take some time for the public to realize it.
Facts. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. We want to hear from you.